Inside, this place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Returner choosing to field this one. And they've got the returner corralled. So the USC Trojans offense will start in a bad spot here thanks to that return. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Pass complete. It's second down now. To throw, it's Sayin. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open and bulldozing his way through. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff. Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Mids offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They'll try the option play here. They stop him right at the 24.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback keeps the football. Breaking free at the 35. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Navy getting set for their 1st and 10 now. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Third down play for this offense. Makes a quick catch. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He's got enough for the first down and still going. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The midshipmen come to the line on first and goal. There's the handoff. They finally corral him at the 1. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, midshipmen. No problem with PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Southern California.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Card. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's complete downfield. Unleashes the stiff arm. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He flips it to the back across the middle.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. See what the call is on first and 10. QB decides to keep it here. It's a fumble. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
But it's a good job by the defense to... But you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Second down after that completion. Back to throw. It's Sayan. Caught in the flat by the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure. He lets it go.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid, right down for a touchdown. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. First down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That time he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power. Or
makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman. Taking the team on now for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Looking to throw. It's Sayan. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, SC. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The back's got it on the pitch. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Navy. And now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk, it's Navy in the lead. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Ball handed off. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. An inside give now from the shotgun. Running through the tackle. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Scanning the field, it's saying he's running out of time here. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
They'll run it to the left. Finds room at the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Gain moves it to the 35. First down again. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. They'll run the option. It's a quarterback keeper. He'll pitch it. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He makes the grab. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the first down. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Navy getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, midshipman. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is just a great job by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of a lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Makes a quick grab. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looking downfield, it's saying short connection to the tight end here. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, on the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. He'll hand it off. The ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Navy is lined up quickly here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
1st and 10 play coming up. Quarterback's got it on the option. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He fires it. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the lines.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he pulls in the catch. Brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Nice game. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rally the football.
Touchdown, Navy. What a show of strength and will.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Bringing it out, it's Card. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. Here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. With the catch, it's Jordan.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Sayin. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Lucky for the junior quarterback, that didn't get picked off.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, it's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
The Trojans will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Try to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Card. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They're going to run it. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Important second down play coming up. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Navy is lined up quickly here. 48-yard line. Third down coming up. They'll try the option play here.
That is just really sound play by the defense here on third down. You know the quarterback is a threat running the football. They anticipate it. They put themselves in a position. They come up with a loss there, and now we got fourth down.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Quick throw, the catch is made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Second down. They'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powers through. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Oh, but he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. The Trojans will line up to kick it away. With the return, it's Card. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Lets it go quickly. It's caught downfield. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Navy. And the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
That makes the score. Navy 56, USC 21.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking to pass, it's Sayin. Throws it to the right. And he's got his man open downfield. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wide out. And he's got it. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage.
Got him. He's sacked.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain.
Well, that's a good job of this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
And that one's straight down. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. It's an option look. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. They'll run the option. Quarterback still with the football. Pitch play to the back. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason in the post.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
A 10-yard loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
And Kirk, is Navy in the lead. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. The back's got it on the pitch. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He's going to kick it away for the second time. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Brings up second down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. On the run, he'll let it go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
And the Trojans churn out another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He shreds the tackle. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And now the running back's got it again. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, USC. This offense cannot be stopped.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. Can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Number 95 set to kick this one away.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First down here for this offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust.
Ball carried by the running back. Brought down at the 28-yard line. Brings up
Second down play coming up. The back's got it. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, The guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Here's the option play. He'll pitch it.
Oh, that's exactly what you don't want to do as a running back here in the fourth quarter. Working with the lead, it's all about eating up that clock and keeping the ball on the ground, which they tried to do, but now he stops the clock by going out of bounds.
Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Try to run it with the option. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They're going to run the option. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman. And this one is getting ugly. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away.
Makes the score. Navy 63.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down. 2nd down after that short completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
And that's a 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Trying to extend the play. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Trojans moving quickly down the field here.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled inside the 35, and he picks up a 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
And the Trojans are in the red zone now.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Pressure is coming. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The field goal is good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it here. They'll tackle him out across the 20. Crucial third down play right here. Can he make it to the marker? Powering through. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
Second down after that previous play. Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaks loose at the 40. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.